Hi everyone, I'm Nicole, also known as Continual Trends on Poshmark and Instagram, and today I'm going to be doing a reseller unboxing video. This is from Felicia. I will have in the description box below her video link of her opening the box that I put out, as well as her Instagram handle and all that. So basically what we did is we both spent $20 at our sourcing places we go to see what we would get each other. I'm gonna open it. We also are doing a Q&A, so I'm pretty sure in each item she put questions. So it's gonna be exciting. Oh, she did it so cute. Okay. Aww. Oh, she gave me a little note. And she did way better than I did. She actually went as far as to look up comps for each of the items. Oh, this is awesome. She wrote, "Thanks for doing the swap box with me. Hope you enjoy all the items. Felicia, Irene, comps on back." All right. So the first item, should I open them? I'm going to, is this Tommy Hilfiger size large sweater. I'll read you what she says the comps are too. So she says the comps on this vintage sweater are between $25 and $35. Oh, I like it. I didn't even look at it yet. I like the Tommy flag logo. My friend actually used to work at Tommy Hilfiger in their sport line, so I'm pretty familiar with it. Size large. I really like that. I love vintage pieces like that. I don't find them often, but I love finding things like that. So her question is, how long have you been reselling and how did you get started? So I have been reselling since 2015, so my senior year of high school, I would say. And I started because I would go shopping with my friends a lot. That was kind of the only thing to do, and where I live, the mall is half an hour away, and really it's that, and they have the movie theater there, and we would just go to the mall all the time. And I never liked to spend money, and there was one store that always had a dollar rack, and I would just buy all the dollar things. And my closet was filled with this stuff, and I never really even wore it. It was a lot of nice dresses and skirts, and I really didn't wear that stuff, but I just thought it was such a great deal. I couldn't pass it up. So one day I was cleaning out my closet, because I would do that pretty often, and I was like, I feel like I should be able to make my money back on these. So I googled how to sell clothes, and Poshmark came up, and I downloaded the app and I sold my first item that day. And I remember these dollar skirts I found the stock photo of, and I sold them for $15 each, and that's kind of what sold me, because I was I spent $1 on these and I sold them for $15, and it kind of just started from there. So it's kind of crazy that long ago Poshmark was still coming up in Google results for me googling how to sell clothes online. Okay, so the second item is, it's an Urban Outfitters romper. Oh, I like that. And she said the comps are between $20 to $25. I'm gonna reuse these bags. I don't normally use bags, but I'm definitely going to reuse those. Oops. So it is an Urban Outfitters romper, size extra small, super duper cute. I very rarely find Urban Outfitters. It's a really cute romper. It has a floral paisley print on it. Really like that. And she said, biggest piece of advice or tip for new Posh sellers? I would say take great photos, and it doesn't have to be anything special. This background is actually just Walmart sticker paper, and you can just peel it off my wall. But before that, I still just did flat lays on my carpet. which I thought were pretty good. I modeled some photos back in the day. I would say as long as you're taking like decent photos and make sure your prices are realistic. You have to remember, just because you bought like a pair of shorts for $50 doesn't mean you're going to necessarily get like $40 from them. I think people have to make sure you're also being realistic with what you have. Knowing that they're used items, it does bring the value down from retail value. You're never really going to get the retail value back. That's not always the case, but I would say just be realistic. Make sure you know like to look up comps and take good photos would be my biggest tips. So I've actually never sold a pair of these. The next item are these Lee jeans that are vintage, and the comp she gave was $35. I do like to pick up vintage jeans. I don't think I've ever had a Lee though, which is exciting. So there's the patch back. I will have to give measurements because I don't see any like size tags, which isn't a big deal because for vintage I always want to do the waist measurement anyway, and that's the size I would give. But these are really nice. That's definitely a trend right now. If you could do one thing over in your reselling business, what would it be? I would say I wish I started sooner. To be honest, I now see people doing it like at 13, 14, 15. I wish I was one of those people. I would say if you're considering, I don't know what is stopping you. Like, you don't have to invest a dime. I really never did. I took all the clothes out of my closet, and I remember like I took like an hour of my day and cleaned out my whole closet, tried on everything, just looked at things, and I was like, I don't know why I bought that, never wear it, and photographed it all, listed it all. I would say if you're considering starting, you should definitely do it now. Which also makes me say, if you are considering starting, start by cleaning out your own closet. Like, I started this business from the ground up with nothing, as in I didn't ever invest money until I was already making money. So you don't have to start like selling on Poshmark by going out and buying a whole lot of inventory. Just start by cleaning out your closet. So, oops, what is this? I don't see a tag, so oops. What is this? I think this is this is a Madewell top. She says the comps are around $20. It's a V-neck, size small. It's like the color blocking two-tone shirt. I really like it. I don't find Madewell often either. It's interesting to see like the different types of things that we get, because I normally don't find Madewell or like the Urban Outfitters like brand that says Urban Outfitters. I find some of their brands, but not like Urban Outfitters themselves. So this is fun. Number one state or place that you would love to source one day. I have never been to the Goodwill outlets, or also known as like the bins. The closest ones to me are either in Canada, because I'm so close to Canada, or are like 3 to 4 hours away, which maybe one day I'll do, and that's like just there. So like a round trip would be like 8 hours, like 7 to 8 hour drive. So I would probably say anywhere like with bins. I think it would be really awesome to go to, I don't know why, but Oregon, like Portland, Oregon sounds really interesting to me. Like Chicago, I feel like bigger areas, Texas. I can think of a bunch of places, but I really do want to go to the Goodwill outlets, anywhere really. So everywhere I go and visit, I always find a thrift store somewhere. So hopefully everywhere I go, I will be thrifting. These are Cabby leggings. Wow, I've never picked up Cabby. She says the comps are around $30 to $45. I think this is their new tag. I see Cabby sometimes, but I've seen so many different tags that I never know what to pick up. Oh, these are interesting. These are like a skirt legging, like it has a skirt to it. Those are really cool. So I feel like they're maybe like for athletic wear. Like I could see maybe like someone wearing this like a tennis thing or something. I don't know. But the comps sound really good. Favorite category of clothing to source? I would say, well, right now I've been going to the shoes a lot. I really like looking at shoes. I think they have a really good return on investment. I would say shoes, and then second would be jackets at the moment, because they also have a high return on investment, and because it's freezing here, so it's also freezing other places. So I think coats sell really well. So those are mine too. And then of course like dresses and jeans. I look at everything. All right, so the next item oh, cute. Okay, so it's this Free People top. She says the comps are around $20 to $30. It is a size extra small. I used to find Free People all the time. I have not found it lately, so that's exciting. That's a tag, and it is like this long sleeve button down blouse. It's purple, all over print, super cute. And the question with it is favorite place to source. Well, I have to go a half an hour away, and there's really only one thrift near me, so that's the one. It's the Salvation Army. But when I go visit my friend in New York, I love sourcing in New York City. There's a bunch of little like hipstery areas that I go to that have a lot of like hole-in-the-wall thrift stores. Those are really fun to find. The last one has to be this Boden top. It is a size 4. If you don't know, Boden, I think, is like from UK, so it always has the UK size as well. But it's a USA 4 and UK 8. And it is a short sleeve, kind of like a floral print. They're really known for their fun prints. I've only found it a few times, but every time I've found it, it's in really fun colors and prints. And the last question is, if you could only sell one item over and over, what would it be? Trying to think what, honestly, that's a really hard question. I like have so many ideas in my head. I would say like the highest profitable brand I find is St. John. I know some people like pass it because it takes a long time to sell, but they do sell, and they're really, really nice quality pieces. So I would say St. John's collection, whenever I find that, like that's one of my favorite things to find, because I know I can sell it for a good amount of money. I also really like selling like outdoor shoes, like Morale, Keens, like hiking shoes and boots. So probably either one, but gosh, that would be hard. I really couldn't see myself ever just trying to focus on something like that. I know some people do and they're really good at it, but I just couldn't do it. So that is everything. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Again, a huge shout out and thank you to my friend Felicia. I'll have all of her links below. This is awesome. I can't wait to list it all, which reminds me, everything you see will be listed in my Poshmark closet at Continual Trends. And if you don't have a Poshmark app, or like the account, because now you can also use it on your computer, download it and use the invite code Continual Trends, and you will receive a free $10 to spend not only in my store but anywhere on the Poshmark app. So thank you all for watching and hope you enjoyed. Bye.